And if I just put it face flat, you can see that it's actually adding almost no bulk to the tablet at all. 14 months. That's how long it took. 14 months for Wacom to deliver us this. What is it? It's a special accessory which I'm going to reveal for this drawing tablet. It's a £1,600, almost $2,000, in some cases $3,000 computer with nothing on the back. That means there's no way to stand this on a table. It's a fully functional Windows computer that uses a stylus, and it's amazing. I love it. You'll see there's a review that I made about 14 months ago for this computer because I fell in love with it. And to be honest, I didn't use it for months, for many, many months. I wasn't using it. And then I realized, hey, I have this computer, maybe I should do some drawing on it. And when Clip Studio Paint came out for my iPad, well, I've got my iPad Pro somewhere. Okay, there was one thing that I didn't like to do, and it's painting, because there's no hover cursor on here. You don't know how large the brush size is going to be, because when you hover the pen over the screen, it doesn't tell you how large it's going to be or where it's going to paint. That's something that really makes this computer work really well. But there was no way to actually rest it on a table at an angle, unless you bought a large stand. Now, let me show you the stand that I've been using. It looks like this. It's really amazing. It's by gpg2.com. I don't know. I don't really remember where I got it. I think I bought it on Amazon, but it comes out with these two legs. Click it in place, and you have this really ugly but extremely portable stand that you can rest the MobileStudio Pro on to get a roughly 20-degree angle. A really useful angle for drawing at a coffee table, but it's not flexible. So if you want to go from here to watching a YouTube video, which you can do easily on an iPad, this is your 20-degree angle, and this is your, watching videos angle. You can just buy one of these for basically $2 or $3, can't remember what it was. This is from Daiso, the company that sells things generally for about $1 each. This one is a couple dollars. I was able to, put my $2,000 laptop on it and on my $2 stand and play games and watch YouTube videos and that sort of thing. So I'm happy to announce that after 14 months, ouch, Wacom has finally announced the real stand for the MobileStudio Pro, and I have never been so excited. Why? Because they made us wait this long. Now, I'm not going to go into how I feel about it because I've already written all over Twitter how I feel about it. I'm just going to open it, we're just going to see how good it is, and we're going to see whether it's worth £90, and including postage, £95, which in American dollars is, wait, $134. Read it and weep. This is the stand we're looking at, the one that's £95 or $134. In America, $49.95. Thanks, Wacom. That's really nice of you. Let's rip the stuff off. Now, it had better come in a case made of gold with diamonds. Oh, it's actually not a bad stand. So this is the box. It says Wacom stand. It doesn't say anything about what product it's actually for on here. You should just know that it is the stand. But the thing is, I think it might actually be compatible with the Cintiq products as well. But it does, on the back here, it says made for Wacom MobileStudio Pro 13 and 16. Remember guys, £95. $134. Okay, it's actually a lot smaller than I was expecting. You get a little booklet in here. It says Wacom stand. So we don't need the instructions, we don't need bits of paper. Actually, I think we will need the instructions because there's quite a few small pieces in here. There's nothing else inside the box. I actually quite like the look of it. It is much, much nicer and it looks much more portable than the stand that we got with the Wacom Cintiq 13 HD. Quite a slick little unit. It's nice and thin. It doesn't add too much bulk to the unit. Put it face flat, and then we're going to try and stick this on it. So it's going to click on something like this. Now this is a, ooh, you hear that scraping sound. So that is now clicked on like so. It looks pretty sturdy, quite strong. I don't know if you can hold the whole... Yeah, look, it holds the whole MobileStudio just by the stand, so it's dangerous. It is a $2,000 computer, but looks pretty stable. There we go. All right, so that is the stand installed. You can see that it really doesn't add any extra bulk to the unit at all. What's the only shame is that there's no cover actually coming over and protecting the front screen, which I would much prefer. I believe you just press the button like so. Ooh, don't like the sound of it, this is horrible. And then you can actually pull this out and choose the height you want. So if you want it at a nice shallow angle, you pull this one out and click this on here. All right. Oh, hey, you know what? As much as I was complaining about it, I think it's actually quite an elegant solution. I'm very impressed. It is definitely better engineered than the Cintiq 13 HD stand. The thing about the Cintiq 13 HD stand is it doesn't really click. It doesn't really like stick onto the unit. This does actually stick on, so after you're done using it, you can actually click it back on, like so. Now let's show you the medium one, because there are 3 different positions. It's a pretty good angle. This is the third and steepest angle. Now this is something that might be a little bit disappointing. If you want to play games on here, this is as steep as it gets, and that's not exactly the ideal angle. If you're going to be playing games, you probably want it at an angle more like this, but unfortunately you'd have to put like a book underneath the stand, and then even then it might fall forward. So don't know how I feel about that. I would like at least one more angle that's a bit more steep, but because they've decided to make it as portable and compact as possible, this is the maximum angle you can get. So let me just show you on a table. Alright, so this is the Wacom MobileStudio Pro when it's on its highest angle, its most steep angle, and as you can see there is a little gap between the stand and the table, so it actually rests on the bottom bezel of the tablet. Whether you don't know how you feel about that, I guess it's fine. It really doesn't make a lot of difference unless you're really paranoid about scratching the bottom of the device. It doesn't protect the bottom edge of the tablet here. If I were to pull this off and put this down like this, I also have the second option, which is not quite as high. It's a steep, you know, it's somewhere in the middle. Oh, it's exactly in the middle, really. And I'll just show you the final one, which is down here. Clicks on like so, and it does stay nice and sturdy. It doesn't move anywhere. Well, the only thing moving here is the camera. I'm actually quite impressed. This is not a bad stand at all. Shame that it doesn't protect the top of the unit, but it's nice and compact. That is what the metal tabs look like, which click into that thing there. And if I just put it face flat, you can see that it's actually adding almost no bulk to the tablet at all. I'm actually very, very happy with the look of that. Anyway, that's all for this video. Just wanted to show you the stand, which really does look just fine. You can barely tell that there's anything attached to this tablet at all. From now on, I am going to leave the stand on here permanently attached, but since it's not really protecting the front of the tablet, I'm still going to be putting it in this sleeve. It's a sleeve by Elecom. I think it's by Elecom, and all it is a sleeve that you can slide it in. Fits perfectly because it really has added no bulk putting that stand on it, but it's going to be so much easier than having to carry around this thing or even carrying around this thing. The fact that I've got one stand that can simultaneously do the drawing, it can do completely flat, but it can also do the drawing angle, but then also if I need to watch a YouTube video or maybe present something to someone and I want it to be on the table, now I don't have to bring a stand with me. I can just have it like this for drawing, or put it on my top angle like this. My top angle is, which again could be steeper, but hey. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share the links and all that good stuff. If you're into speed painting, drawing tutorials, or anything that you'd like to see that's drawing related or tablet computer related, do let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.